Hello, you are watching Simon's Guns Corner review on the Hakkotsu Thunder Bee CO2 Airsoft Grenade. Today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of this grenade. First off, they are super realistic from the exterior look and feel to the deafening bang. Besides that, the way that you use the grenade is almost identical to a real grenade. Watch, as you can see, it's very simple to get the grenade armed. All you have to do is just hold this down, pull the pin, and then the hammer strikes down. Also, for the realism and effectiveness of the grenade, they are very cheap. But this can also depend on where you purchase them. In my experience, the cheapest place to get started with these bad boys would be the Airsoft outlet nw.com. But probably my favorite thing about these grenades is the endless amount of possibilities of things you can put in them. I know it says, and most people will say, don't put stuff in these, but I have used them with BBs a lot, and I've also heard people of using baby powder and flour for smoke grenades, and some people even use water for some reason. And as you can see, it has a open shell exterior. There's a good enough room for it to fit BBs or whatever you want in there. Just this whole area. Also, some of the cons about these grenades is, like I said, these grenades are very loud and are not recommended for backyard use or in public areas because before we have had cops called because of how loud they are. And also, they can be very unpredictable, and if you do not know what you're doing, you can get very hurt. Such as, in some of my experiences, if you accidentally put the CO2 cartridge in here too far in, you'll get it punctured, and even when the hammer's not striking, it will go off and it will slowly fill up. I put mine in too far, probably the second time I was using them, and it was sitting in a military-grade pocket with a sweatshirt under that, and it blew up the pocket and also caused a bruise under 3 layers of clothing. And so they are very damaging. And also, you also have to be careful, just like a real grenade. This pin's in here, and you watch. If you do not pay attention to how you're holding the grenade, if you hold this lever down, the pin will fall out and it will snap down without a warning, and you'll have the grenade go off in your hand, which would happen to me. And it's not going to hurt your hand too bad. It did cause my hand a little bit of swelling for about a day. And also something that hasn't occurred to me is that some people say that this grenade, the CO2 cartridge, doesn't go in far enough. And I don't know what they're talking about, but it happens to some people, where they will put it in and the hammer will strike down and it won't pierce. It won't pierce the top of this. And it will just start leaking out very slowly, and they have to redo it. And when you have to redo it, it goes off pretty much right when the hammer strikes again. But if you check out my other video on how to assemble this grenade, I will show you a way that eliminates even the possibility of this problem ever occurring. Alright, if you have any questions, please comment under this video. I will get to them as soon as possible. Alright, thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe.